almost 3 years ago, had the worst record in the league. Last season, you make your name for yourself. You get in the postseason. This year, it was okay. Now we know that where we're supposed to be, right? We still don't have a target on our back yet. But now, like going into this offseason, it's like, all right, we have a target on our back now. We got to come back. To me, this team looks a lot like 2 years ago, Oklahoma City Thunder, when the Dallas Mavericks beat them in the second round to go on to the finals. This team looks a lot like that. I think we just need our Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein. That's all Sam Presti did that offseason. We went to go get Hartenstein, and then, at the trade deadline, went to go get Alex Caruso. I think that's literally all we need. I look forward to the future, of this team. I do think Jalen Duren has to come back. For the people that say he's not going to come back, you're not going to get a guy at 22, going to be 23 next year, that's going to give you 22 and 10 every night. Yes, he has his playoff struggles, but look at the Cavs and Jared Allen. Jared Allen has a meme for not showing up in the postseason. So he finally overcame that. So I think he'll be all right. He knows what he has to do. He'll overcome it. But yeah, I just think it's tweaks around the margins. I don't think we need to make a big splash for anyone like that. If we do, then okay, great. But I don't think that we need like a big name player like a Giannis or something like that to help us get over the hump. We're there. We were one game away from the conference finals. And I think, if we hadn't gone 7 games in the first round, I think we would have had a better chance against the Cavs, even if it did get to 7 games. But, I think it was just, tiredness and a little bit of, inexperience at that moment.
Do you think Pistons should go after like a good role player like Kawhi Leonard or something?
Kawhi Leonard is on my list. I have Kawhi Leonard, Austin Reeves, Derek White, Kyrie Irving, Zach LaVine as my 5 guards to kind of help fill that need right there.
Yeah, no, I had to poke a little fun there. I also do want to mention that I think one person did call Cavs in 7 and got crucified on the pod for it.
You did. Congrats.
I was supposed to say, well, I don't know if it's congrats. I don't really want the congrats, but no, it's just like you saw what the Pistons team was like. We said it like, yeah, we overperformed maybe a little in the regular season in terms of getting like the 1 seed there, and we'll do probably a whole another episode on this like in the summertime when it gets off season and all that. But yeah, we kind of knew like this was a feel out season, if you will, and I still thought we had the Cavs number for a while, and then just certain things were very evident in the playoffs where we just didn't have the shooting. It felt like Cade didn't have a good game. Like we literally couldn't beat the worst team in the NBA all of a sudden. And then yeah, I mean it sucks for Jalen Duren, but I'm 100% with you there, Shawn. Jared Allen was the meme that said the lights were too bright, and that's fine to say. Like honestly, like I mean, yeah, you can get clowned for it just because that's social media, but like these guys, like I mean, what 24 years old? Is that what we say? I forget, 22 years old.
Yeah,
Whatever the
he'll
hell
be
he is.
24 at the start of next season. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's just like I don't know why. Yeah, I think we're just harsh just because we were the 1 seed. We had these expectations, but like we really didn't have these expectations. Like it was
Yeah.
not supposed to be like this. We just kind of thought that's how it's going to be because that's what we saw in the regular season. The other day, like we know that's just not the NBA. That's not how it's going to be every time. It's not doesn't just mean the 1 seed wins it all every single year. But yeah, I think we definitely need to make a couple tweaks for sure. I do not want to give up on Duran, but I kind of like that we don't have to pay him the max now. I mean, just in terms of being able to dish out some more capital elsewhere. Um, but yeah, I mean overall definitely showed a lot of growth. I mean, Cade I mean, the fact that he got 2 MVP first place votes, like we found our guy, like we are completely good there. It's just now like how do we put the pieces around there to like make that puzzle like work. I think like you mentioned, I think that was a great comparison kind of with the Thunder. I don't know if we'll get a roster quite that good because they got something special right now, but yeah, I mean it's not unobtainable. A couple key pieces. Again, we'll get more into it. I won't do a whole segment on this now. But yeah, a couple key guys we can pick up or look to get acquired in the offseason and whatnot. I think we could definitely make a further run. But man, it's gonna be tough against those 2 teams in the West.
Yeah. I think I had said earlier in the year, like, it's not a championship or bust season for us just because I think coming into the season, we didn't have that expectation. The off season for sure is going to be very telling of where we're going to be headed. Because we did win 60 games this year. Not to say that that's going to be our expectation every season, but we should be expected to win 50, so there's going to be parts of the roster that are going to have to be adjusted. I do think we're going to have to get another guard, whether it's um, Kawhi or Levine or any of these guys. But it's also like, how much are we willing to give up to try to get something like that? And who can we afford to try to pay? So I do like that we're going to keep JB. I think he was good for us this year, especially, in times where our back was against the wall in the postseason. It seemed like he was able to come up with some pretty good game plans for us. I think for us too, it comes down to Cade just hopefully progressively getting better next year too. Hopefully he is in that top three of the MVP voting, kind of figures some more stuff out during the summer and comes back even hungrier next season. It sucks the way we lost. I don't know, yeah, if it would have been worse if it was a 5-point game loss versus, we lost by 20. But it stings regardless. I think uh saying that we even made it this far compared to like what we were, yeah, 2 years ago, it definitely is
Mhm.
um a lot more progress than I think anyone really expected. So, but it's tough. I mean, I feel like we've seen this every year too, where it's like, oh, we're young, we're gonna make it far, but then we don't, you know, win it all or whatever it might be. And that's not just basketball either, like
Yeah.
football, baseball, hockey, whatever it might be. So, but they had a great season. They just gotta fix a couple things in the offseason. Hopefully, come back strong next year.